So on the first day of Black History Month, Shabuzi got on the Grammy stage and said that immigrants have built America. A vocal sentiment that I have heard many people share. I believe Mamdani also said it in one of his speeches. And as we are now going into our 100th celebration of Black History Month, I want people to remove that phrase from their minds, from their tongues, and out of their mouths. It is rude, it's disrespectful, and it actually negates the people who actually built this nation. It negates the overall genocide of the indigenous and the fight for land back, because they indeed are the stewards of this land. And it completely negates the enslaved folks who actually built the infrastructure of the land that everybody has fled to. When you think of the verb build, that requires you to have a foundation. And while I believe that immigrants should have absolute pride in who it is that they are and what it is that they have endured to get to the United States of America, immigrants are indeed a contribution to an already built foundation. And that is not xenophobic, and that is not shade, that is just the reality. And I find it unfortunate in 2026 that folks regurgitate talking points that negates the people who actually built the United States of America. Because the reality is, for a lot of immigrant folks, the United States has been your green grass. But it is Black Americans that have maintained the lawn, and indigenous folks that have legitimately been fighting for a corner of a backyard that they already own.
The reason why y'all want Black Americans to be affected by ICE so bad is because y'all are still convinced that we are immigrants, and we are not. We are not. We've been here for over 400 years, and for most of us, our ancestors have been here even before the slave trade. Most of us have American indigenous lineage that we can actually trace, because a lot of our families were reclassified from Indian to Negro, and there's proof that we were reclassified. We are not immigrants. They can't send us back nowhere. Where they going to send me back? North Carolina? South Carolina? Georgia? Florida? That's the only place that we can go. We're not immigrants. This is not our battle. Furthermore, most of the people who are now being deported, or most of the people that are immigrants here, have always had a stigma against Black Americans. We're lazy, we're dirty, we're ghetto, we're loud, we're uneducated, we're this and we're that. But now that ICE is outside, we're supposed to be on the front lines of the same people who come here with these mentalities about us and don't even know us. I don't understand that. This is not our battle.
What's up with this? Black Americans are going to get caught up in the deportation. They've been saying that since Trump took office, and it ain't happened yet. We have not been getting deported yet. I haven't seen it, but that it's like they want us to get deported. As soon as Trump started deporting immigrants, they said, "Oh, Black Americans is going to be part of it too." And we said, "We're not worried about that. We thought we been said that." And it's like they want it to happen for us. They really, really want us to be in the same boat as them, literally and figuratively. But we're not. I'm sorry to have to inform you that my people was here before Ellis Island. My people made that. We created that. We built that. Okay? We are foundational to this land. I am not an immigrant. I am a Black American. Okay? I was here before America was even a thing. My ancestors were here before America was even America. We fought in every single war. Our blood is in this soil. We're not immigrants. Y'all want us to be immigrants so bad. Y'all want us to be like y'all so bad and be in the same situation as you. We're not. We're just not. And it hasn't been happening. Where has it happened? Show me the articles. Because I ain't seen one. I ain't seen one foundational Black American get deported to. Where they gonna deport them to? Mississippi?
Hi, I'm Kali. Welcome back. So the video today is addressing the fact that the Black Americans are choosing not to participate in the immigration and the deportation protest, and why that choice makes sense from their point of view, and also from my point of view. I don't know about your view. I don't know what you think about this, but please give me your opinion at the comment section. Please comment there, and if you're new in this channel, please consider subscribing. Yes, so let's see more videos and then we'll come back to the topic. The common argument is that if the government can deport, they can come for immigrants, then they will come for the Black Americans next. The Lulu, people are delusional out here. Well, but many Black Americans reject that comparison. Even me, I'm rejecting that comparison because Black Americans are not immigrants. They didn't arrive by choice. They didn't cross the border looking for opportunities, just like you and me. You see, we came here because it is a land of opportunities, but they were born in that land. That is their country. So, the idea that comes to your mind when you think about immigrants being deported and Black Americans in the same sentence, there's something wrong with you, sister. Their ancestors were forced into the country and they've been used to build the foundation of this country economically, physically, culturally, and we can even go to an extent of saying emotionally. So, because of that history, the idea of deportation doesn't land the same way. There is no foreign country tied to Black American citizenship, no paperwork, no place to send them back to. For many Black Americans, their citizenship is seen as permanent, not conditional. It wasn't gained or granted easily or recently. It was forged through slavery, segregation, and generations of state violence. So when people warn the Black Americans saying that they are next, many see that as unrealistic. Deportation only works where there are external nations involved. That structure doesn't apply to a population that was built into the country itself. Stop being delusional. And I said that without blinking. Another major reason for the disengagement is the memory because Black Americans remember showing up for other social movements, marching, protesting, and putting their bodies on the line. But when Black communities face police violence and brutality, mass incarceration, or civil rights violations, support from the same group is always missing, or let's say it's often missing. So, instead of solidarity, there are excuses. Instead of outrage, there was silence. In some cases, the system itself was defended. So, Black Americans have the right not to participate in such things because do we support them? As an immigrant, have you ever shown up for the Black community, for the Black Americans? How often? Okay, you can, maybe you have supported them, and if you have, please comment. Let me see. So now, as immigration enforcement becomes more aggressive, the government is being called evil and corrupt. But many Black Americans note that the same system was trusted and defended while it was harming them. That history makes current calls for unity to feel selective. Solidarity is being requested in moments of crisis, but wasn't offered consistently in return. Historically, Black Americans have been the center. They've been the center to major social events. They've often been the moral backbone. They've been taking risks without guarantees of protection or reciprocity. Choosing not to participate today is not about cruelty, it's about boundaries, it's about refusing to act as a common canon folder. The movements that do not acknowledge Black America's specific history or needs. The disengagement doesn't mean supporting the deportation. It doesn't mean lack of empathy. It means prioritizing unresolved issues within the Black communities. Policing, economic inequality, health outcomes, and safety. And from this perspective, stepping back is a strategic choice. not a moral failure. And I understand. So, the refusal to join immigration protests is rooted in history, memory, and structure, and not ignorance or hate. Black American citizenship is viewed as a permanent, not provisional, and their relationship with the country is foundational, not voluntary. Understanding that difference matters, especially in conversations about solidarity. So, you, as an immigrant, the last thing you can put in your mind is thinking that the Black Americans can be deported. That is their country. In case I get deported, I will still be a pro Black American. I'm a fan, you. If you find this video interesting, please subscribe. If you feel like you need to give your opinion and your comment, please do so. Yeah. And if you feel like you just want me to be on your screen, please subscribe. Yeah. Have a nice day.